So yeah, my hair care routine these days, which has been working for me a lot. I mean, I have genuinely seen my hair is falling less. It's shinier, silkier, and you can tell when your hair is feeling better. It's like a good hair day. Nothing is better than a good hair day. So you know when your hair is feeling good, it doesn't behave weirdly in like random weather, and it's always, it's listening to you. So what I do is, before I wash my hair, so every time I'm due for a wash, which is like every 3 days, I oil my hair with Kama Burgundy hair oil. I love this oil. It is smelly. Some of you may not like it. My husband hates the smell, which is one of the reasons why I've stopped sleeping with it at night. Otherwise, I used to do that. The other reason is that I realized every time I would oil my hair and go to sleep, I would wake up with a stuffy nose. So it probably had something to do with the AC draft cooling my head too much, and then I would wake up with a stuffy nose. So yeah, instead of sleeping with the oil, I wake up in the morning, the day that I'm supposed to wash my hair, and I oil my hair with Kama Burgundy hair oil, and I oil just the roots. And you can get somebody to do it for you. Many a times I just do it myself because it's very easy to apply. And I leave it for like 2 or 3 hours. By the time you finish breakfast, time with the kids, few errands around the house, and then it's time to wash my hair. That's what I used to do. I have recently included a new step, which is a hair mask. So this is the Forest Essentials hair mask. I'm going to write the exact name in the description. I got this in their spa kit. I was very intrigued by it. So I picked up this spa kit and I found this hair mask inside it. And it says that you need to apply it to dry hair. So I started applying the oil to my roots, and I apply the mask to the hair, and tie it up in a little bun. Today I did that today, and I continued with my workout, and once I was done I went in for a shower. This mask is actually great. The first time I used it, I kept it on for like 4 or 5 hours because I had a lot of stuff to do, and I actually forgot that I needed to wash my hair, and literally my hair felt like butter. It felt really, really good. So the Kama oil is on my roots, the hair mask is on the hair itself, and the tips especially. I alternate. If I don't want to use a mask every time, I alternate it with the Pahadi local walnut hair oil. This is also amazing. It really nourishes those split ends. If you have colored hair like mine, the ends are like hay. Not anymore because I've been using this, but sometimes it really bugs you, when the ends are not as soft as the roots. So between the Pahadi local walnut oil and the Forest Essentials hair mask, that's what goes on my hair itself. Then I keep it on for like 2 or 3 hours, and I wash it off. Now the shampoo that you use is completely personal to you. I have found in the last 2 or 3 months, because it was rainy, I was getting an oily scalp. So I actually started using a very simple shampoo called Head and Shoulders. You all know about it. And I realized that it was magic. I couldn't believe that a drugstore shampoo like Head and Shoulders was so suitable for my hair. It got rid of the oiliness in my scalp, but it didn't dry out the shaft of my hair. And people who oil their hair very often know that the worst thing to happen is, once you're done oiling your hair and drying it, you realize that you have oil in your hair. You still have oil in your hair. So that's the worst thing to happen. And with Head and Shoulders, I've noticed that I just need to wash my hair once, and really the time is essential now. Nobody really wants to get into wash their hair like 2 or 3 times. And yeah, I have never been one to like order shampoos from abroad and all. I've always felt like things that are highly used and perishable in that sense, you should be able to replace them really quickly. So I can't wait for a cousin or a sister or an aunt to bring that shampoo for me, and neither will I buy like 6 shampoos and carry them back in my bag. I feel that's really impractical. So I always go for shampoos that are easily available. This one is easily available for me at this point of time, which is why I'm using it. The conditioner, I really don't know if I really need the conditioner, whether it makes a difference after I've had this mask, because the mask is great. Right now I've run out of my regular conditioner, which is a Kerastase mask type thing. So I used what I had left over, which is the Olaplex conditioner. That also worked really well, but I think it's not the conditioner that does any good. It's actually this hair mask. And it does say on the box that you can use the Forest Essentials hair mask as a conditioner. So if you prefer that, and if you're not into masking and things like that, and you want something really quick, go in for the hair mask. So that's what I do. Then I dry my hair. Many a times I let it air dry. I actually I do like a half pony thing with a clip, because I like my baby hair to just dry nicely, you know. Then I don't need to do anything to the rest of my hair. All of you with baby hair know that that's the worst, because then you have like baby hair like that. And today I used the Dyson Airwrap, the smooth, the one with the pink crystals. That's what I used for my hair today. And right at the end, I have used the same Pahadi Local walnut oil as a serum on my tips. It's strange to use an oil, but I really like it. It absorbs very well. And I'm trying to avoid the whole mineral oil situation that usually comes with serums. When you're doing your hair for an event or to go out and you need to use heat protection and you need to use spray and all, obviously you can't get around it, because it's better to do that than to damage your hair. But if you're just chilling around the house and you're not really getting decked up or anything like that, I feel like try using an oil on the tips of your hair. That's also because my hair is slightly on the drier side, so it works for me. And this is essentially what I do for my hair. Many of you might have seen that I made my own hibiscus hair oil. I think it's there in one of my highlights in Bare Beauty. And that was wonderful, because there were a whole lot of hibiscus flowers on the hedge outside my house. And I mixed, hibiscus with coconut oil and steeped it with, methi and a lot of other things. Check that out. Even that really worked. But the Brigandi hair oil, for when you're in severe hair loss, when you feel like your hair is literally falling out in clumps, I noticed a difference in the first application itself. As in, I've used this many times, but I think I started using this again maybe 2 months back. And the first time I used it in that session, I noticed after I washed my hair, there was lesser hair that was coming out in my brush and in my hair, in my hand. So as for hair packs, I used a little bit of that hibiscus mix for a hair pack also. But what I've noticed with natural hair packs, as in the ones you make in the kitchen, is that many a times they stick to your hair. So you've dried your hair and you go out and you have like little pieces of green, or sometimes people say to use banana, and you have little pieces of banana that are like stuck in your hair. I just find that a little icky, and I get very irritated that my hair doesn't feel clean and washed after I've actually washed it. Even though it's probably really good for your hair, I'm not into it anymore. I used to have the time to like sit and remove each piece of whatever ingredient there was from my hair. I don't have that time anymore. And that's why I like this, the Forest Essentials mask, because it's as close to natural as possible, and it really does work for my hair. So one more thing I needed to tell you guys. Yeah, when my hair is wet, I started using this wet brush. It really helps to get rid of the knots. I broke my neem wooden comb, so I've been using the wet brush. One hack that I need to tell you that I mentioned earlier regarding my baby hair. Now, I found a beard brush in Shahid's beard trimmer box, and I noticed that he used to use it for his beard, and it would really help the beard set. Okay, this is strange, but listen. And I decided, let me see how it's gonna work for my baby hair, because the hair is small and thin, and this was a life changer, really. So now this is the beard brush. It's gone back and forth between the two of us so many times that now it's literally a fight that who owns it more. So he's gone and got himself his own now, because I like the fact that this has a handle, and this really helps to tame the flyaways, you know. You don't I don't know, maybe like this was a thing that people used to do before, you know, professional hairdressers and all that. I have actually found out about this by using it myself, and it really does look after the baby hair. So I think that this is for all you girls who are struggling with baby hair, who hate baby hair coming in the way of a nice sleek ponytail or a hairstyle like this. Get yourself a beard brush. And I think it's because it has these bristles which are so tightly packed. I guess a toothbrush would probably do the same, but I haven't used one. So this really helps, and actually just getting something like this has helped me avoid using styling tools, because you're actually styling. This is mainly what needs to get sorted out. The rest of the hair can go up into a ponytail. So what I do is I let my hair air dry completely. I don't use anything, and then I tie my hair up into a ponytail, and when I'm making the ponytail I use this. So actually this entire, you know, the hairline part gets smoothened out, and I like my wavy texture in a ponytail, and it looks really nice. So you don't have to do anything. You don't need to use an iron on your baby hair or use a blow dryer or anything. It's just something as simple as a brush that can help you. So this is what I've been using for my hair the last couple of months. It's really working for me, and I hope you guys try it out if you're facing any of these problems. Diet is a big part of your hair, but we'll save that for another video because it's gonna get really long. This one's already gotten quite long. So I hope you like it. I hope you try it out, and if you have any questions, any suggestions, leave them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them.